everyone, welcome to another cocktail with More Food Blog. Today I'm going to show you how to make the Pompous Martini. The Pompous Martini is really fun. It uses this gin liqueur called Pomp and Whimsy, which is really floral and botanical. I love it, and I think it makes a really nice, cool drink. So in this recipe, I'm going to use a ½ ounce of Pomp and Whimsy. I'm going to use an 1.5 ounces of Ford's gin or another gin. I also really like Esme, which is really botanical. I'm going to use a few drops of lavender bitters, which I've made at home, and you can check out my recipe for homemade bitters on my blog. I've also got some sage, which I'm going to use as a garnish. The pot's a little dirty because it belongs outside, but I think sage smells so good and it'll be really good with the botanical notes in the gin liqueur. So to get started, I have our mixing pitcher full of ice. I have a chilled coupe glass, and I'm gonna start with, you always wanna start with the cheapest ingredient first so that if you mess up the proportions or accidentally mess something up, you can toss out the cheapest things. So I'm going to take some of my lavender bitters and I'm going to do 4 drops. And then I'm going to take our Pomp and Whimsy and I'm going to add a ½ ounce. And then next we'll use our Ford's gin, which we also keep in the freezer, as you can tell. It just helps make your drink just super chilled and fresh, and it prevents some of the melting of the ice and dilution of the drink which happens. So I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of our Ford's gin, pour that in, and then we're going to stir for a good long while so that the drink is super chilled and it's all combines really well. Super chilled stirred drink is what we want. You do not want a bunch of dilution, which happens in shaking a cocktail, which maybe you like that. I prefer something chilled and stirred. We're going to keep spinning this. All right, I think that's good. We've got our strainer. Pull out our drinks. Now I'm going to garnish with some of my tricolor sage, which I think is so pretty. And we'll just wipe that around the edges to get some of the essence from the sage. And there we go. This is the Pompous Martini from More Food Blog. Thanks for joining us.